Hello and welcome to the channel, Derek's Diary channel, and some early leans for the Week 12 games. An impressive season, to say the least. 11 weeks have been completed, and 10 of the 11 weeks that I have posted on this channel have been winning weeks. The only losing week was like a 3-4 week, so things are working out really good. And this Week 12, I've already written down 5 games on early leans that are really strong. 2 of which I knew, well, 1 I knew last week I was going to play. 1 I knew before this season even started I was probably going to play. I'm going to talk about trends. I'm going to talk about systems and the Tebow factor, because I've been involved with the economic situations. A lot of experience I've been able to pick up because of the simple fact of what the media says. So let's get started. We'll start off with the Thursday game. And, well, there's 2 of them. And there's 3 Thursday games, 2 plays already that seem really good. Green Bay and Detroit. And I've almost told myself I don't want to play Detroit sides anymore. After all, a few weeks ago I played the Broncos over the Lions and got my butt kicked. And then the week after that I played, I think it was on the Lions against somebody, and they got their butts kicked. Last week I was going to play Carolina plus 7.5 against Detroit. Would have lost that one, which is the reason why I passed. But this isn't the side, this is the over-under, and it's 55 points. And I was thinking yesterday with this game, are they going to go out and make a 63 over-under? And even then, is it going to probably go over? Detroit are playing a lot of shootouts with Green Bay. I think that's a very low total. And on Thursday Night Football, San Francisco is in Baltimore. Baltimore is laying 3.5. This is just an early lean only, but it's over the hook. San Francisco, at the worst price I would want, is 3.5, and that's what it is. So as long as that spread does not move down to 3, I'll be liking the 49ers. Now, the 49ers are in a terrible division. You can say, okay, we got a 9-1 team of the 49ers, and we got Baltimore in a tougher division with teams like Cincinnati and Pittsburgh. Yeah, but San Francisco's played 2 divisional games, so they played a lot of good opponents and defeated them. I think the spread's too high. So now let's talk about trends. I said last week, Arizona is 0-7 against the spread after a game where they were underdogs of 7.5 or more and they won outright. Now that's more of a system and how Arizona has done within a system. But on this game and on Buffalo New York Jets, there is a trend and not a system. Now I can give you trends tonight, like the New England Patriots are 45-21 against the spread after they completed over 350 yards of total offense the week before. Okay, and I can even tell you that Kansas City's 11-2 against the spread of dogs of 10.5 or higher. Well, something's got to give either way on that one, but unless you can explain the trend or explain the system, it means nothing to me. And I can explain the system, or trend. Let's go back to 1987. The Buffalo Bills were playing the Washington Redskins, and they were favorites of 16.5 points. They lost this game 27-7, thus getting annihilated against the spread. 49 games have passed that from this point, because they played this game against Washington after they had played the Dolphins the week before. Well, since 1987, there has been 50 situations where the Bills have played a game right after they played the Dolphins, and they have covered 10 of them. They are 10-40 against the spread after they play Miami. Now, normally I've listened to something like that, I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever, but I don't know what it is, but I can think of it something in the area that it's a big rivalry game, they give it all, and some sort of letdown follows every single time. Now, I've played against Buffalo every single time since like 2001 or 2000 spot, except for twice. I'm 1-1 in the games I didn't play them. There was one game a few years ago, they were playing Cleveland. And the normal look at the game is you got to go big on Bills. Cleveland are going to play terrible. And they did, but so did Buffalo, and Buffalo still covered. So you still got to take it with a little bit of a grain of salt anyway. Now within this game as well, you got the New York Jets, who are going to have a longer week. They're a pretty poor team, but so is Buffalo. I think this is the one week where the Jets can really come out and annihilate them. Now let's go on to a system. This is a strong system in particular, and that is to go up against any winless team, play any winless team. There's only one left, so you know who I'm talking about. Play any winless team to cover the spread after they've had a bye week and they've lost at least, I think it's 5 or 6 games. But even that still, the Colts are 0-10 anyway. The underdog, the spread is 3.5. They're playing Carolina. Carolina, they play a lot of close games, yes, but they lose a lot as well. And there's a decent chance Carolina can win this game by exactly 3 points. And when you're 0-8, 0-9, 0-10 in this case, then what generally happens is you spend this whole 2 weeks thinking about that terrible record, knowing that you got Carolina, a team that's very weak defensively. I'm going to be considering starting Curtis Painter in fantasy football this weekend as one of my 2 quarterbacks that I need to start over that of Ryan Fitzpatrick, who's he's in a spot I don't like, and Curtis Painter's in a spot that I do. I think Curtis Painter's good for about 220 yards and a couple touchdowns this weekend, and I'll most likely definitely be on the Indianapolis Colts. Final game, San Diego, Denver. Spread's higher than I thought. I thought they were going to put a spread of like, a smaller spread. But this isn't the case. I'm not big on San Diego. I played San Diego this last week. I didn't really want to, but the bookies said they were trying to trap people. No, they didn't trap people. Vegas lost a lot of game on that one particular game. And again, spread's too high. 2 games Denver needs to win in order to control their division or thus have the tiebreaker as long as they beat San Diego this weekend. And the Oakland Raiders, they're in good shape. They're the best team in this division right now. And when you're getting 7 points, that's quite a bit. Now, as far as Tim Tebow, the mainstream media has been trying to tell you for so long that, oh man, he's not good, he's not good. And yet last weekend, 2/3 of the public bet the New York Jets, because they believe the mainstream media. I've got experience from this only the last couple of years because I'm following the world economic issues and seeing how the mainstream media there is trying to get you to focus on something, and boom, bingo, bango, they got you. So I'm going to have to say the same thing as they're going to continue fading against Denver opponents who are pretty much playing the Denver Broncos. Thank you for tuning in on this Monday edition. Tonight is the New England Patriots against the Kansas City Chiefs. No matter what happens, I got the Patriots minus 15. No matter what happens, it's a winning week. And the big play is because Palco stinks. If you have Kansas City total of 14.5 or more for total points for KC, that's a good under. Thank you for tuning in. Bye-bye.